All right, Kyle, a weird week for you guys. Not a lot of games played. What was the focus for the group coming through this week?
This is kind of a rest and get your body back right week. We got 3 games coming up next week. I think we have like 4 days between games now, so until we play again. But it's a good week to rest up and then get your body right, get your mind right, and get yourself settled into your home.
Now you got a chance to watch some of your counterparts, especially the backup point guards play. Dwight really was impressive for the group. Your thoughts on the other guys in the backcourt?
I think those guys are they're learning, learning system. Dwight's a rookie, so he's learning the NBA game. DJ's trying to go out there and figure out how the coach wants him to play. Same as Dwight. It's just those guys are going to be good players for us. We're going to need them. We're going to need both those guys at all points during the season.
Dwight's a pretty aggressive guy. Some parts of his game resemble yours. Is there anything you've been able to relay to him to help him with this transition?
I'm just talking to him. I've been doing this 8 years now, and trying to help him see the game a lot differently than from an outside perspective, and trying to see things what I see from him, what he's doing, and give him my advice on what I think he could do or what he can do differently.
Another guy that surprised people is Julian Stone. Yeah. Talk about what he brings to the group.
Big point guard. I think guys don't really know he really is a point guard. That's his natural position, I believe. I think he's a big point guard, so he's challenging for those minutes. I think coach is still trying to figure out what he wants to do in that position.
Another guy I want to get your take on is DeMar DeRozan. I think this year we're seeing DeMar kind of use the space in the post and shed that second-level defender when they come and attack. What has been the change in DeMar on court and off?
Off. Of course, he got his beautiful baby girl, and on the court, I think he's just getting better. He's mature, and he's getting the minutes. Years in now. He's comfortable with his contract situation. He doesn't have any stress. He just can go out there and make sure his games gets better, and we try to help us win games.
Another guy that's added some things, Rudy. Have you noticed any difference with the weight or the eye? What's been the difference with him?
I think the weight. I think he's coming down from it a little bit. He's still strong, but he's getting that weight off that he wasn't running. So he's getting some of the weight off, but he's still strong. And his eye, I think he's catching and shooting a lot more. I think his game is always going to improve, and he's a guy who's going to get better throughout the season.
Because of Rudy coming in late and a couple injuries to yourself and Jonas, the starting 5 didn't have a ton of time together last year. Are you feeling any difference this year with comfort and knowing everything about each other?
Well, we had the last 2 months of the season with each other, so the comfortability is there. We just have to make sure we are consistent with it and consistent with everything we do.
So it's not much more comfort this year?
No, it's just we're all comfortable. We're basketball players. We like each other. We know how to play, and it's just a consistency effort, a factor that we have to do every night.
Does Jonas look like a different guy this year as a sophomore?
Yeah, he's definitely gotten a lot better. He's still, I think he's been working out since June, so he hasn't had a break yet. So he's a little tired, but this week gives us a break for him to rest and get himself some time to prepare and get his body and mind right.
You mentioned that comfort level with your group, the first unit. Is there a challenge then for the second unit with a lot of new faces beginning to get chemistry and comfortable together?
Yeah, of course it's going to be a challenge, and that's why coach has been playing those guys a lot more than the starting unit. I think he's trying to get those guys to figure out who can play together, what rotation works, and that's coach's decision to figure that out.
One difference between this year and last year for you guys is a couple guys on the bench, Jesse and Bill Bano. Seen a couple times in the game. You really engage in conversation with these guys. What's that relationship like now?
It's good. Those guys are just trying to figure it out also. They're trying to help us, help the team win. So, when we all got suggestions, they listen to everyone and they process it and take it to coach if they believe it's something that should be taken to coach.